Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, in deck number 594, wow, we're going to go way back to Mistform Ultimus. Now, this is another old one that some of the new cards have helped out. Actually, no, I think that I just got a few in that just finished it. Anyway, Ryan Paneth over at the Commander Cookout Podcast has one of these, and I haven't seen his list, but I would imagine there's not too many different, well, actually, there probably is a million ways to build it, but Mistform Ultimus was the original changeling from way, way back. It's every creature type. And so, tribal is what I kind of went with. And to kind of explain it to you, we'll go through some of the tribal cards. Stony Brook Banneret. Well, since Mistform is a merfolk and a wizard, it costs one less to play it. Mistform Ultimus is my favorite mutant ninja turtle. Actually, minor mutant ninja turtle, since minor is a creature type. Mirror Galvanizer, because, it's a mirror, it's going to get +1/+1, and I can untap it. Lord of Atlantis is going to give it +1, and Island Walk. Scion of Una is going to give it +1 and Shroud. Lord of the Unreal is going to give it +1 and Hexproof. You see where I'm going? Like, Lookout's Dispersal is only going to cost 2 because I control a pirate. Merrill Commerce is going to allow me to untap my commander every turn because it's a merfolk. Wizard's Retort is just counterspell because, I've got a wizard. It's a really good wizard. And, it's going to come into play with another 1/1 counter on it because it's a wizard from Sage of Fables. Merfolk Sovereign is just going to get 1/1. Oh, yeah, and it's going to get unblockable, kind of like our Rogue's Passage, Slyn Voda, yeah, that's a big old mana cost. But it ain't going to return our commander to our hand. Diffusion Sliver. Yeah, cost 2 more. Wing Sliver. It's going to gain flying. Shifting Sliver is the amazing one. Slivers can't be... my commander can't be blocked except by slivers. What? Shadow Sliver gives them... my commander's shadow. And I am playing with just a couple of more, like, the Turtle Shell Changeling, Moth Dust Changeling, and Shapeshare, some other changelings to actually help, round out the creatures to take advantages of some of those. But I want to talk about Rooftop Storm. You may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost of your commander. Yeah, that's real good. Now, I will have to check out with the rules document. I'm thinking this does... I don't know. See, I can see it going either way. Does this go toward commander tax? Can we skip commander tax on this? Or does it just pay for the cost and then we have to pay... I don't know. As I said, not a judge. I can see it going either way. But I felt like I needed some more creatures. So... Mistform Ultimus was part of a cycle of Mistform creatures that changed their creature type back then. So, I'm using all of the Mistform creatures, just on flavor. To Mistform Sliver, there's the Mistform War Chief. Of course, creature spells that share creature type, it's gonna make our commander cheaper. Mistform Dreamer, Mistform Mutant, and they all have some kind of creature changing abilities if, there's a reason for that to matter in game. Mistform Shrieker, Mistform Wall, Mistform Stalker, Mistform Wakecaster, Mistform Sky Reaver. It's a big old flying body, and then the Mistform Mask. Did that just for pure flavor reasons. A little bit of ramp. Sea Scryer, a blue mana dork doesn't see a whole lot, and it is a merfolk, so it gets pumps from some of those other random pumps. Of course, we got a Soul Ring, a Seer's Lantern, Spectral Searchlight because it adds that blue, and Urgolem's Eye. Not a lot of card draw. Of course, we have Russian Knowledge, one of my favorite blue card draw spells. If you've got, what does it take to make it worth it? At sorcery speed, 4 cards. I feel like a deal at 4 cards. 5 cards and above, I feel like I'm getting a heck of a deal. I played it in Turbo Darksteel Colossus way back, and it felt real good. Ponder, Advice from the Fae, and then Plagiarize. Now, Plagiarize is the best kind of card draw. Because generally there's always somebody at the table that puts that giant card draw ability on the stack, be it a card or an effect or what have you. No thanks. I'll draw those cards this turn. Appreciate it. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Have Faces of the Past because it does, it's creature type based. Whenever a creature's put in the graveyard from play, tap or untap all creatures that share a type with it. So that's a way to wreak havoc, I guess, is what I would say. Bite into Thassa is a little more card draw. Stoneforge Masterwork. If we equip this to our commander, it gets plus however many creatures are on the board. Oh, no. You control. However many creatures you control. Yeah. Because, it's everything. Rescue is going to get it back when we need it. Wings of Velas Veil. Yeah. It's a shapeshifter card, and that's kind of why it's in there. Shiny Impetus is kind of removal. Let's look at Callus Oppressor. Why did I put that in there? Comes into play, an opponent chooses a creature type. Gain control of target creature that isn't of the chosen type as long as remains tapped. So this is really interesting in multiplayer, Heirloom Blade. You may... when a quick creature dies, you're automatically going to auto-equip it to the next creature. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not this one. Put that card in your hand, the rest on the bottom. Yeah, okay. So, you're automatically getting a creature in your hand. Amiiboy Changeling, I just forgot to put with the others. Deep Channel Mentor. Yeah. All your creatures are unblockable. Wow. That is worth 6 mana for a 2/2 in my opinion. Call to the Kindred. Nice tribal card. Now, I can't explain why I've got Followed Footsteps in this deck. I think maybe I just wanted to play it. I may have had a grand idea way back. This is one of those decks that's been... I've been just throwing cards in the box as I've gotten them for years now. And... it just reached critical mass, and I could finish it. But Follow Footsteps. I mean, I've got the Paradox Engine to go with it, but there's really nothing that says nothing else besides Follow Footsteps that says during your upkeep do a thing, or not that you would want to do it over and over. But let's look at we're gonna say removal. Wow, I got a chance to play this deck. And I did not realize there was this much counter magic in it. Disrupt, Spell Pierce, Essence Scatter, Miscast. I love Miscast. This card is going to do something. It's an instant sorcery mana leak for 1. Wow. Negate, Hydroblast, Flash Freeze, Mana Leak. I mean, that's pretty deep on the counter magic. I just don't want anything to happen to, our commander. Chain of Vapor is good bounce. Actually, most of the time, well, okay, I'm going to say my experience is probably 50% of the time it gets 2. Whoever you do it will bounce it. So, yeah, pretty decent odds. It's good. It's good art. Metal. I really like metal. It just, anything to wreak shenanigans on a player's plans that ain't me. And fadeaway. Now, the Jordan is the fadeaway is a great card. We play in a format where everybody loves to tap out, and there have been times where this has been a one-sided Wrath of God. Yeah. Let's look at our non-basic lands. We got the Griffin Canyon, right? It's not dark printed, Ryan, so just, yeah. The joke there is Ryan Paneff is looking for a dark printed Griffin Canyon from Visions. Now, there was no foils back then, but some Visions cards got printed darker than the others. Visions was printed at 2 different times. There was a Multiverse gift box. Anyway, it's complicated. But there's a dark printed version. If you ever see them side by side, you realize how much awesomer? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, this is going to untap our commander and give it +1/+1. I used it to great effect. It's kind of like Suedo Vigilance with a +1. Yeah, okay. Swarm Yard, being ridiculously expensive now. Tap to regenerate target commander. That's, Then, of course, we have Halimar Depths and Mystic Sanctuary. And that is it for Mistform Ultimus. I wanted to play it because I thought, you know what? This will be a blast to play. It was not in the cards that night. I didn't... I think maybe... I was severely outclassed at the table. I didn't get the explosive draws that everybody else got, so it was still fun, though. I got the Griffin Canyon thing working. So, that is $5.94 done. We're going to put it on the wall. Get in there, sir. Put it on the wall. I do appreciate everybody. Thank y'all so much because, I started off doing this and I had no clue that anybody would even care to watch. I was more or less doing it to, fill time. Well, I don't know, but I had no idea that y'all had the same passion I have for this format, and so thank y'all very much. Thank you for watching, subscribing, like, and sharing. But right now, I don't hear my dryer. I'm doing laundry, so it is time to go shuffle and cut.